the budgets usually must be larger than the revenue anticipated.
You know, we're talking about the budget, the funding of the same, the winners, the losers, and what needs to be done. But let's touch base with the Noah Kipkemboi, who is at the Treasury building. Good morning, Noah. How is the weather there? Is it cold today? Last year you complained about it being chilly, but what's the situation like? What's the mood outside Treasury?
Well, good morning, Seto. It's relatively cold, you know, but nothing uncommon. Very cold Nairobi this beautiful morning. Quite interesting. Lots of activities right here at the National Treasury. Planning, you know, it is a national occasion, so red carpet has been laid at the entrance. It's a whole occasion, reading the budget for the financial year 2026-2027. But this place is quite historic when you talk about Treasury and what happens here. When you go back in time, actually, it's quite interesting that this ministry was introduced in 1954. And this was under the constitution known as the Oliver Lytton Constitution. Just came in after the Mau Mau uprising, and they needed to calm things down. And one of the things that they did, Oliver Lytton, was then the Secretary of State for the British colonies, decided that we need a constitution in Kenya. And that's how this ministry was established as the Ministry of Finance and Development. Today is known as Treasury and Economic Development. So things have shifted, and since then, post-colonial, we saw the first minister coming in, African minister, that is James Gishuru, served between 1963 to 1969. And right now we are on our 15th minister, CPA John Mbadi Ngongo, who is actually expected this afternoon to come down with the ceremonial briefcase to say that this is how we're planning ourselves for the upcoming financial year. So right here, things are quite calm, but we are expecting. Earlier on, we saw the actually the PS, that is Dr. Chris Kipto, just walking around, supervising the place, making sure that everything is going as it should in terms of preparation. But it's pretty chilled, just as the weather has settled. So are things down here, even as we unpack the numbers touching our budget 2026-2027. Back to in studio.
Thank you very much, Noah Kipkemboi. We continue to touch base with all our reporters out there, making sure that we bring you up to date with regard to the